at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube, search Brookdale TV.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mason Jones, starting guard and captain for Brookdale men's basketball.
I'm Terrell Cox from Brookdale basketball.
My name is Noel Garay. I'm Aaron Trimble.
My name is Jalil Chain.
This is Sky Harris.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College.
Go Jersey Blues.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube, search Brookdale TV.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Hi, my name is Brianna Allender. Today we're competing against Ocean County College at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube, search Brookdale TV.
Coming from another country wasn't easy. I struggled a lot, but Brookdale received
officials, student athletes, coaches, or game management representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. The Brookdale Community College Athletic Department thanks you for your support and cooperation. We would also like to remind all fans to please stay off the playing surface at all times, before, during, and after the games. Also, if you have any questions or need any assistance during the game, please find a game management staff member and they will assist you. Keep up to date on all your favorite Brookdale Jersey Blues teams by visiting www.brookdaleathletics.com. Here, you will find the most up-to-date news, rosters, schedules, and scores, and more. Also, find us on social media at our Facebook page at Brookdale Community College Athletics, and follow us on Twitter at BCC Athletics. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand and remove all hats. The Brookdale Community College Athletic Department supports the efforts and sacrifices that many men and women have made to protect our country and our freedom. Now, the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets clear, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the Robert J. Collins Arena for tonight's NJCAA Region 19 Men's Basketball Contest featuring the Vikings of Ocean County versus your Brookdale Jersey Blues. Now, for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Vikings, number 4, Dion Uchero. Number 5, Mike Golden.
And welcome inside the Robert J. Collins Arena in Lincroft, New Jersey for another exciting matchup of doubleheader event tonight between Brookdale and Ocean County. Tim Counterfamilo alongside Rich Van Tassel. We're going to have the men's game tonight first. And Rich, this Brookdale team is coming off of an enormous win last time against Bergen, blowing them out of the building literally by 30 points. What did they have to do to continue that momentum in this game tonight?
Well, all the games we've witnessed, no one's been able to slow down Brookdale's offense. They like to get the turnover and run out and score. So the last game, it happened that they got a couple nice shots from Aiden McManaman, it was, which allowed them to do well and really take that lane open. But from here on out, you got to see, can they continue this pace, keep running the ball, and we'll see if Ocean can keep them in the half, not allow them to get out and run.
And Brookdale has done an incredible job of that. They've shown pressure, they've shown all different types of looks, and so far this year at home, they have been in a hot streak, winning 6 of the last 7 games. We'll have to see if that can continue in tonight. They're playing against Ocean County. The Vikings only come in here 1-7, so they are struggling. However, don't let that underestimate you, because there's a lot of talent on both sides of the floor. So we're going to head on down to the floor right now and get ready for the action in just a little bit.
Tonight's game includes Tim Smith, Michael Lucky, and Randy Dessier.
Our officials tonight going to be calling the action for us down on the floor. Randy Dessier, Tim Smith, and Mike Lucky. Brookdale comes out in their, of course, their home white uniforms with the blue lettering and the red trim, while the Vikings come out with their away black and green uniforms with white lettering. Jersey Blues, of course, being coached by head coach Paul Chizak in his 24th season here at the Jersey Blues. Has had a very elaborate and colorful resume. On the other side of the ball, Andy Smith in his 3rd season here at Ocean County. He's been coaching for a long time, only his 3rd season at Ocean County for the Vikings. Trying to turn their season around tonight, only at 1-7. As we're set to go, ready for the opening tip. Brookdale will control it with Terrell Cox, and we are underway from the Robert J. Collins Arena.
It's like a 2-3 zone look to open up the game from Ocean. See if Brookdale can make crisp passes.
Terrell Cox double team, now gets it over to Mason Jones. Thought about a 3, now going to drive inside, pops a floater in the lane, and it goes off the glass and in. So Brookdale gets on the board for the first time tonight, 2-0, and we're going to get a traveling call on number 4, Dion Uchero.
There's some sloppy ball handling there. On the other end, Ocean in the zone defense decided to double team the ball and allowed Mason Jones to find the openings. In a zone, it's very rare to see a quick double on a trap like that in the corner.
Jones going to pop a long 3 off the front rim, no good, and a rebound pulled down by number 25, Brian Sylvan. Here's number 5, Mike Golden, dribbling with the basketball. Now over to Uchera.
Yeah, Golden is the leading scorer, shooting 40% from behind the arc, averaging 17.7 points per game.
We'll have to keep it.
Yeah, I was going to say Brookdale's going to have to watch him closely.
Sky Harris in the lane had it rejected away by number 25, Sullivan. And it'll go back to the Vikings. I think Sky Harris may have touched it last. Coach Chizak wasn't happy about it. However, it is a turnover, and the Vikings get it back. About a minute gone by here in the first half. Uchera dribbling with the basketball. Brookdale in a man-to-man defense so far.
It looks like Brookdale is abandoning that zone that Coach Chizak was saying was new to them this season.
10 on the shot clock. Here's Golden with a shot no good. A rebound pulled down, though, by Rankins. Back outside to Golden. Now over to Uchera, who's guarded tightly by Cox. Sullivan back over to Golden for 3. Yes.
Yeah, you can see why he's shooting 40% from beyond the arc there. Nice release, and he buried that from a couple feet behind the arc.
Vikings get on the board tonight and they take a 1-point lead. Here's Dylan Salva down low, swings it back over to around the floor to Sky Harris for three. In and out off the front rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by number 25, Brian Sullivan.
Yeah, good rotation there from Ocean initially. They were a little late to get to Sky Harris and left them open for the three, which is usually dangerous as we've seen this season.
Teddy Talamack with the basketball. Talamack goes inside, blocked away by Jordan Little.
And that's what you have with Jordan Little at 6'9". You have the rim protecting, and he's been doing that all season long.
Salva comes right out of the free throw line for a jumper off the mark. Rebound by Rankin.
Yeah, you like that look if you're Brookdale. Salva's got to knock that down, and I would expect he will if they give him money more of those.
Ooh, Uchera fell down, no call. Here is Telemac, picks up his dribble. Now over to Golden. 10 on the shot clock. Uchera looking to go somewhere with it. Now pops a jumper. Rebound pulled down by Salva for a minute, but he dribbled it off his foot as he was trying to bring it down. Goes back to Ocean County.
Yeah, good quick hands by Golden there. Silva, as we've discussed, at a bigger guy at 6'6". When you get those rebounds, you want to get the ball high up in the air to not allow the smaller guards to come in and strip them. Golden is 6'2", but still a height differential for Silva. He's got to get that ball up off the rebound.
Substitution for the Vikings, Dion Uchera comes out. Corey Thomas with the basketball comes in. And we're going to get a, I believe it was a moving screen, right, Rich?
Yeah, that was Sullivan, I believe, Brian Sullivan. Couldn't really see it here. I was watching the action as they had Golden coming off the screen. But good job by Ocean thus far. They're keeping the game in the half court. We're already 3 minutes in, and Brookdale only has 2 points. So the game plan is clearly to come out and make Brookdale execute without letting them get out and run.
Coach Chizak wanted the timeout as it looked like Ocean switched up their defense for a second. They were in a 2-3 zone, and I don't know if Coach Chizak liked it too much, so he calls a timeout for a full minute and a half.
Yeah, Coach Chizak's obviously got to draw up some plays here. Get them out, get either Mason Jones or Sky Harris for some open looks. We know Mason Jones will like to pop the three. He'll also like to drive. So we'll see if they're running some misdirection for him to let him catch the ball and in motion where he can either take the shot or the defense is collapsing to him and he can throw a pump fake or just pop the open three if he wants. But expect Mason Jones to really get involved here, or Jordan Little as well. Only a 2-inch height advantage over over Brian Sullivan, but it looks like they've been starting out with Rankins on him, who's 6'6", so you do have a bit of a size matchup either way, whoever you put on them. So we'll see if they can slow that down in the half court. If it is going to be a half court game, you would expect Jordan Little to get involved here. So
we mentioned that game at the beginning of the telecast where Brookdale blew out Bergen Community College last Tuesday, just 2 days ago, by 30 points. 89-59. In that game, Andy McManaman had quite a game with 21 points, 3 three-pointers in a row at one point, which really kind of set the ball in motion in the second half for the Jersey Blues to pull away. Dylan Salva had 11 points. Jordan Little doubled, was scoring 11 and 20 rebounds. Sky Harris and Mason Jones also combined for 30 points. So overall, it was just a great night.
yeah, it was. I thought that the threes by McManaman kind of masked a bit of sloppy play here and there for Brookdale.
Yes.
Certainly you got the 30-point win, but we saw that Bergen came back in that game. And they did have 17 turnovers as well. So it kind of just got a little out of hand for Bergen when McManaman hit those threes. But certainly things Coach Chizak would like to clean up here.
So Little with that jumper puts Brookdale back up by 1, 4-3. Golden with a long three. No good, and long rebound to Little.
And we saw Coach Chizak wants to get Jordan Little involved. Here they're trying to run. Ocean doing a good job of getting back.
Salva working it against Sullivan down low. Jordan comes flying in with the rebound, and he will go to the line.
Yeah, one of the things in the zone defense, you don't always match up a guy or you don't match up a guy on the offensive glass as they there with Jordan Little because you're playing a zone. You don't identify the man, and Jordan Little was able to come in and get the rebound there.
So Little makes the first bucket. Little shooting 63% from the line this year. The freshman from Jersey City, New Jersey. Big guy, 6'9". Definitely a presence down low for the Jersey Blues. And with that bucket, brings Brookdale back up to a 3-point lead, their largest lead of the night, 6-3. Golden going to try his luck from the other side of the court. This time no good from behind the arc once again.
Yeah, they have Jordan Little, it looks like, on Golden. He was late getting through those screens, and we discussed Golden 40% from beyond the arc.
Little lost it inside, taken away by Golden. And now here's Telemac. Down low to Rankins, and Rankins, I believe, is going to be fouled. And he will go to the line. They're going to call that on Jordan Little.
A bit of what we would call a delayed break in basketball there. And it's basically off the turnover. Ocean came down, got running out, and then waited for the rest of the troops to come down. When they did that, you saw Brookdale had to then extend to the three-point arc, and it allowed Jared Rankins to be wide open underneath.
Rankins, the sophomore from Toms River, New Jersey, makes the second foul shot, makes them both, as a matter of fact, and brings the Vikings to within one. Harris trying to figure out where he wants to go with the basketball. Now gets it over to Cox. And Cox is going to be bumped by Mike Golden.
Yeah, a little too aggressive on the outside there by Mike Golden, and he picked up the foul as he bumped there.
First on Golden, second on the Vikings.
Personal, second, team foul.
Oh, Jones traveled with the basketball, and he knew it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call. It looked like Little, I mean, it was very close there, but he wanted to go quickly. I don't know if he knew it or if he was just out of frustration there at the official making that call. It was a close one, though, but we've seen very tight officiating when it comes to traveling this whole season.
Jones got caught up tying his shoe. Golden had his shot blocked, but now here comes Jones away with it. Going to keep it himself coast to coast. No good. Rebound Little, and Little will be fouled.
Yeah, excuse me, Mason Jones at the other end wasn't paying attention. Golden hit him with the backdoor cut, close to a goaltending there, but Jordan Little already with 2 blocks now. He's certainly patrolling the rim, so it's nice. Usually it's nice to just get beat and have Jordan Little protecting you. You don't want to get beat when you're not paying attention there.
So Little makes the first foul shot. 15-11 remaining here in the first half. Little back irons the second one, and the rebound is taken down by Teddy Telemac. Thomas almost lost it. Oh, and Cox goes right over him. As Cox went up in the air to block the shot, Thomas decided to keep it, and Cox went flying like an acrobat. Unfortunately, I believe they're gonna call that on Cox. So that's a foul on Cox, his first foul. Thomas again working Cox, left that floater in the lane a little short.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have the rim presence of Jordan Little. You're stopping and pulling out for the floater there instead of taking it all the way to the rack. And Thomas was just a little short there.
Cox now trying to figure out what he wants to do. Ocean now has changed to a little bit more of a man-to-man defense, and now taken away by Jared Rankins, and Rankins is going to get punched by Mason Jones.
Yeah, Brookdale there trying to make a swing pass to get Mason Jones the ball. That's what you like to do against the zone. You got to make sure they're a lot crisper than that. That was a bit of a lollipop pass there. So we see Kerry Kirkwood and Aiden McManaman coming in. Kirkwood likely to pressure the ball on defense. Aiden McManaman to try to shoot him out of that zone there.
Cox and Harris both went to the bench. Here's Thomas inside, blocked away by Little. Golden gets the rebound, and now the officials are going to confer.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Call was, unless it was a shot clock issue. It looked there is 28 left on the shot clock, so that's probably what the case is. Because I don't think that ball hit the rim on the Jordan Little rejection, but they're leaving it at 28, so.
Our officials tonight, Randy Desir, Tim Smith, and Mike Lucky.
And they did just bring it down to 22. So.
There you go. So it must not have reset because it didn't hit the rim. Rankins with a reverse layup. Tip in, though, is there by Sullivan as we're tied up at 7. Jones going to answer with a quick 3, left it short. And now here comes Corey Thomas for the Vikings trying to take the lead with this possession. Thomas floater Off the back iron, no good. Little is there with the rebound once again.
In the last two possessions, we've seen Jordan Little, the one where he came and helped, allowed the offensive rebound. There again, forced Thomas into the floater.
Salva going hard to the bucket, can't finish. Out of bounds, back to the Vikings.
And we've discussed many times during the games, when Jordan Little helps, you have to crash the boards and box his man out, which they didn't do on the first of those scoring possessions there. And it allowed, I believe, Rankins it was, to come in and get the tip in.
Here's Golden, picks up his dribble. Gets it now over to Telemac, now over to Thomas. Thomas guarded by Kurtwood. Fade away, air ball, rebound Little.
They're trying a little do too much there, or trying to do a little too much was Corey Thomas.
McManaman double teamed in the corner. Little has it taken away by Thomas. One-on-one with Kurtwood. And Thomas, there was contact involved, no call. Little comes away with it. Here comes Brookdale. Jones at the other end. Drives inside, puts it up off the glass, no good. And a rebound of Golden.
Excellent transition defense by Ocean there. They were a man down as Thomas went flying off the baseline. He thought he got hit, but Ocean did a good job of keeping their cool.
Golden for three, right in front of the Brookdale bench. Gets his own rebound, has it taken away, and pushed out of bounds by Kurtwood.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of contact this game. Officials letting a lot go early on. We'll see if that continues for the rest of the game. But it's been consistent both ways. So even if they're letting contact go, just make it consistent.
Brian Sullivan has it poked away by Trimble off his knee, back to Brookdale.
Yeah, when he made the up and under move there, he has to bring the ball down, and then allow Trimble to come in and strip him.
Ocean averaging 15 turnovers per game. McManaman, who had quite a night from behind the arc on Tuesday.
It looks like Ocean has watched the film. They are immediately sprinting out to McManaman.
There he is. Now he gets the look. He's looking for off the front rim. No good. Rebound, though, pulled down by Sullivan.
Still a good job initially by Rankins running him off the three-point line. Did give him the head fake, but you got to be aware of McManaman.
Telemac, no good on the floater in the paint. And now here comes Kurtwood. Still tied at 7. Low-scoring half thus far.
Yeah, Ocean certainly has to love the tempo of this game thus far. We talked about in the pregame how much Brookdale likes to get out and score a lot of points. Excellent job by Ocean dictating the game here.
McManaman fed it down low to Little, and Little is fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, it looked like the block was clean up top by Golden there on Little, and yeah, it was Sullivan, excuse me, who got him down below with the reach. Mike Golden only 6'2", so Little obviously couldn't get his arms all the way extended. That's what allowed him to block the shot there.
Little back irons the first one, and coming in for Brookdale will be Will Kosis, as Dylan Salva heads to the bench, and for Ocean, number 4, Dion Uchera comes in for number 25, Brian Sullivan.
Yeah, taking some size out of the game with Sullivan. We've seen I believe Uchara is the only one who's come out, and now he's back in the game. So basically a very strict rotation here.
Little misses both, but tries to get with that jump shot. That's off the mark, too. Uchera over to Thomas. Thomas goes right inside on Trimble. Rebound by Rankins is off the mark. Kosis tries to come up with it, and Kurtwood comes away with it for the Blues. McManaman up ahead, lays it in with the right hand.
Yeah, a little helter-skelter as Thomas really can't get anything to fall. When there was a scramble for that rebound, it allowed Brookdale to get out and run.
Telemac goes right around the defense, and we're going to get a goaltending call as that bucket will count.
Yeah, Coach Chizek not happy with it, but it looked pretty obvious that the ball hit the backboard. And anytime the ball hits the backboard in the college game, it's always going to be a goaltend.
Little working it on Rankins.
Good job by Mike Golden there, coming down and helping out on Will Kosis. Kosis a bigger player there, and he was able to bang with him just a little bit and then tip the ball to Rankins for the rebound.
Rankin's a long two, short. Rebound, Aaron Trimble. Kosis from the corner. No good, and a rebound pulled down by Thomas. Thomas now going to try to push it. Uchera thought about a three, and now the Vikings will reset. Telemac going inside on Kosis, and Little way off the mark. Ball still loose on the floor. Rankins comes up with it. Here's Golden inside. No good. They cannot make any layups down low as Little pulls away another rebound.
Yeah, they're really altering all their layups with Jordan Little's presence down there. So he's doing an excellent job defensively early on in the game.
And McMenamin's jumper now at the other end puts the Jersey Blues back up by 2, 11-9. About 10 minutes left here in this first half, and we're going to get a timeout called. Full timeout for Andy Smith's squad. Down by 2 at the moment. Monmouth County residents, we invite you to join the Brookdale Community College's newly reopened Fitness Center. The Fitness Center sports a large selection of treadmills, weightlifting machines, and other equipment, as well as affordable fitness classes such as Zumba, Pilates, yoga, strength training, and other functional fitness for older adults. The Brookdale Fitness Center is located at 765 Newman Springs Road in Lincroft, New Jersey, parking lots 6 and 7. For more information, you can call online at call 732-224-2140 or visit brookdalecc.edu/fitness. It's been a little of a slow scoring first half. We're usually used to seeing this team, in particular Brookdale, put up at least 85 points, which they have done so the last 4 games, and so far only 11 points to show for it. We're halfway through the first half.
Yeah, a very good job with the 2-3 zone by Ocean on the other end. They're rotating hard. When they do rotate and get beat, there are other guys rotating and they're collapsing down, as we just discussed before with Mike Golden. Their guards are coming back to help out, and they're not getting many of the shots to fall. We've discussed Jordan Little's defensive presence at the other end, but certainly Coach Andy Smith has to be thrilled with this tempo thus far because Brookdale loves to score. So we'll see if Coach Chizak can make any adjustments. I would expect to see maybe a full court pressure to get the turnovers he loves to get him out running, and hopefully if they see the ball go through the basket a couple times, that'll really spring or ignite Brookdale the rest of the way.
So after the timeout, Uchera inbounds to Thomas. Now here's Golden with 13 on the shot clock. Rankins at the top of the key drives inside, and he got clobbered all over the place, and I believe they're going to call that foul on Aaron Trimble.
Good heads-up play there by Jared Rankins. Seeing that Jordan Little is now out of the game, what do you do when the shot blocker's out? We'll drive it right away. And I thought that was going to be a shooting foul.
They're actually going to call the foul on Will Kosis, not Aaron Trimble. Both of them had made contact with Rankins. Kosis comes out of the game and coming in for him will be Mason Jones. Kosis with 1 foul, team foul number 4 for the Jersey Blues. Thomas hands off Golden. Golden inside. Ooh, and he picks up his feet, and he will travel with the basketball.
Yeah, I was looking to dump it off to Rankins there on the pick and roll as Rankins was rolling to the basket. Saw that the defense closed down on Rankins and then didn't know where to go with the ball.
McMenamin down low to Mason Jones. Ooh, Jones threw it a little bit too high for Trimble, out of bounds.
Yeah, Mason Jones made a nice initial cut there as they passed it to McManaman in the corner. When the defense rotated to McManaman, Mason Jones slipped to the baseline. I would have liked to see him just go right up with the shot there. Instead, he tried the skip pass, and it resulted in the turnover.
Thomas hands off Telemac. Ooh, Telemac may have shuffled his feet. Gets away with one, and Salva comes away with the rebound for the first time tonight. Trimble for 3. No good. Rebound Rankins. And Mike Golden stepped on the baseline. Wow, so lots of turnovers both ways.
Yeah, as much as Coach Smith has to love the pace, as well as his defense, his offense is very sloppy here. Missing a lot of layups. Of course, Jordan Little does have a hand in that, so to say. But still, you got to be better and more efficient offensively.
Trimble swings it out to McMenamin for three, and he connects.
Yeah, it wouldn't be long, and you give him a little bit of space, Aiden McManaman's going to knock him down.
Thomas working Kurtwood inside. Doesn't get the shot, but he will get the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yes, Kirkwood likes to pressure the ball. We know that. It's what he does when he's in the game. So Corey Thomas doing what you need to do when a guy is pressuring you. Took it right to the rim and drew the foul.
Kurtwood's first foul, team foul number 5 for Brookdale, sends Corey Thomas to the line. Thomas shooting 75% from the free throw line, so a rare miss for the freshman from Neptune, New Jersey. Uchera comes out. Number 10, Aaron Scheiderman, for the first time, comes in for Ocean. McMenamin. Down to Salva. Salva working it against Telemac, and Salva puts it in.
A nice job by Dylan Salva. When he got that deep, it was really tough for Telemac to keep him out.
Scheiderman, bad pass taken away by Mason Jones, who thrushes it down with 2 hands.
Mason Jones.
Yeah, as you said, bad pass by Scheiderman, and Brookdale loves the turnovers, and now they've extended the lead a little bit. So, danger time for Ocean here. Can they execute on the offensive end?
And now we're going to get a bump. Going to be away from the ball. That's going to be on Kurtwood. Kurtwood's second foul, team foul number 6 for the Jersey Blues. And just like that, Coach Chizak pulls Kurtwood out, and Jordan Little is back in. Coach Chizak way out on the court. Golden get McManaman in the air, and McManaman is going to be called for that foul.
Yes, Brookdale will be in the bonus. I'm interested to see if they call that on the floor or a shooting foul. A shooting foul would result in 2 shots. If it's just a regular on the floor foul, it'll be 1-and-1 here.
And Golden, I think it is going to be a shooting foul, Rich, I think.
And Golden, you can see how good of a shooter he is. Anytime the ball makes that type of noise going through the basket, you know it's true.
70% on the line for the year, as Golden brings the Vikings to within 6, 18-12. Little working on Telemac down low, and Golden got a little bit too antsy down low, trying to swat it away from Little, and he'll be called with the reach-in.
Coach Andy Smith's telling his defender Rankin there that he has got to front Jordan Little and can't have his back to him. They can't allow him to get that deep.
I guess they thought that Jordan Little was in the process of shooting, because he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, that's an interesting call there.
And Little, another rare miss from the free throw line, usually pretty stout. Second shot by Little rattles in. Blues lead by 7, 19-12. Telemac going inside on Salva. Salva in the air, and just like McMenamin on the other side of the court last time down when Golden got McMenamin in the air, this time Telemac gets Salva in the air by the pump fake, draws the foul, and will go to the line.
Yeah, they recognize the aggressiveness of both Jordan Little and Dylan Salva underneath, giving them a little head fake. It's easy to draw the foul when you get the defender up in the air. I'd be interested to see if Ocean, we see how Brookdale is collapsing, especially with a shooter like Golden, if they run Golden to the opposite side of the ball and look to make a dish off of the collapsing defense of Brookdale for an open 3.
Vikings within 5. Jones now to Salvin. McMenamin for another 3. That's off the mark this time, and Golden comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, well-executed play and good short passes, especially by Dylan Silva there, and unfortunately McManaman just couldn't knock down the shot.
Rankin open for a 3. No good, rebound Salva. But he was open. Little ahead of the field, lays it in.
Jordan Little.
Nobody got back on defense that time for the Vikings, and it cost them.
Yeah, with the high pick and roll at the other end, it allowed Jared Rankins to be open for a 3, but after that it was missed. Jordan Little just ran down the other end of the court.
Rankins, wild shot inside, no good. Rebound Little once again. Aaron Trimble wide open for a right arc 3. No, and Mike Golden comes away with another rebound. Sky Harris getting ready to check in at the next whistle for the Jersey Blues. Here is Scheiderman inside, and Scheiderman, you heard the contact all the way up here.
And not sure if that was Little rotating. It was Trimble on the ball there, so Little had the clean block.
19 foul for the Jersey Blues, first on Trimble. And Scheiderman, the freshman from Brick, New Jersey, will go to the free throw line. Way off the mark on that one.
Harris heads back onto the court for Brookdale.
And misses them both from the free throw line. Up ahead, oh, miscommunication as Mason Jones was looking for a cutting Sky Harris, who was way behind the defense, but Mason Jones overthrew him.
Yeah, and Brookdale's trying to get out and run any opportunity they can, but unfortunately a bad pass there by Mason Jones.
Brookdale starting to play out a little bit closer behind the arc. Rankin's going to travel with the basketball as he shuffled his feet.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. I'm not really liking the way the officials have been calling traveling for most of the games we've done here. So they let them play just a little bit.
McMenamin. Now over to Jones. Miscommunication. Salva comes away with it. Little can't finish at the rim, and Rankins pulls down the rebound. Here's Thomas. Floater off the back rim, no good. Salva there with the rebound for the Blues, up by 7.
Thomas is really struggling with that floater all game.
Salva this time at the rim, finishes it strong. As he was going one-on-one with Telemac. Oh, Golden lost it off his foot, but McMenamin is going to be called with a blocking foul. Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit of a bailout call there. Golden a little out of control. Didn't see much there.
So Golden now at the free throw line. Oh, does not bounce in for Golden that time on the first attempt. Terrell Cox is going to come in for Aiden McMenamin. Brookdale in the double bonus with 10 team fouls with 5 minutes left here in the first.
And Brookdale really extended the lead there with Aiden McMenamin. We'll see if Ocean can make a little run here with him out of the game.
They lead by 8. Cox in the game now. Salva, triple teamed, and he finishes with a beautiful layup.
Yeah, nice patient move by Dylan Salva there, waited for the defense to get out of his way and then took it right to the rim.
Jones hands off Telemac with a jumper from the free throw line. Back iron no good. Cox sits there and grabs the rebound. Cox now tried to go for a 3. Salva with the hot hand. Inside again, blocked away by Telemac, but Salva gets his own rebound and lays it in.
Yeah, good second effort there by Dylan Salva.
Thomas working it on Jones. Nice stop in the lane, but the jumper inside rims out. However, Rankins is there to put it in for the Vikings.
Yeah, Thomas has got to look up. When the defense collapsed there, Golden was wide open for a 3 there.
Cox thought about a 3. Cross-court pass to nobody. Miscommunication. He was trying to get over to Little. Little didn't think it was for him, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for the Jersey Blues.
Yeah, I'm not sure there if Cox didn't recognize the official as one of his own there.
Nobody home for Cox on that one.
Sometimes that'll happen. You'll see a guy real quick, and before you know it, the ball's out of your hand.
I've done that. Bumped into a couple of officials in my day. Telemac inside, no shot, and he's going to be traveling. So a lot of walking violations tonight.
And that was a travel. He dragged the back foot there, so one of the better traveling calls we've seen.
Jaleel Chain, number 2, will come in for Terrell Cox, who will head to the bench. Also for Ocean, Uchera is going to come in for number 10, Aaron Scheiderman, who heads to the bench. So after we got that cleaned up, 3:34 remaining here in the first. Brookdale leads by 10. Jones fake the handoff to Chain. Here's Salva down low and another layup inside. Salva's having a pretty good night down low so far.
Yeah, and it looks like Brookdale's figuring out the zone there. Nice job by Jordan Little driving hard when the defense came down. Dylan Salva popped up to the top and was wide open there.
Golden tried his luck again with the right arc 3 off the mark. And now Jaleel Chain handling the basketball for the first time tonight. Jones for 3. Front rim, no good. Jones gets his own rebound. Little, side jumper, no good. Telemac comes up with it. 2-on-1. Here's Corey Thomas, goes right over Jaleel Chain, and Chain is going to be called with a blocking violation. Count the bucket.
Thomas will get an and-one opportunity here, but he's really playing very selfish. I believe that was Telemac, was wide open back. He's got to get that ball to Telemac after he initially got it. He had the defense in a 2-on-1 situation. So he is going to the line for the three-point play, but we've seen he's been driving a lot and it's been getting blocked, so he's got to look to pass the ball a little bit more.
Thomas, though, makes the foul shot, completes the three-point play, and closes the Vikings to within 9. Salva again. Ooh, almost walked with it, but I think he got away with it, and he lays it in.
Yeah, Dylan Salva is shredding the zone defense right now. Let's see if Coach Andy Smith alters it and goes to a man-to-man.
Uchera out to Golden for 3, and Golden finally connects from behind the arc. He's been trying to find that shot for a while. And now that brings the Vikings to within 8, 31-23, almost 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Yeah, very simple drive and dish there.
Jones answers right back with another 3.
Yeah, he likes the deep threes, and he got it to go there, so we'll see if that starts Mason Jones going here the rest of the way.
Rankins goes right around Little, and the nice reverse layup inside as Rankins ran into Golden down low. Salva all alone lays it in. Nobody back. Rankins didn't even turn around to look where Salva was.
Yeah, terrible job in transition there. But you were all watching the game. You don't need me to tell you that one. So.
Golden, another 3, and he connects. That's 2 for 2. The last 2 times down the court. Sky Harris has it blocked away by Telemac inside. Thomas, 1-on-2, feeds it to Rankin. Floater off the back rim, no good.
Maybe that's why he doesn't give it up. Thomas, that is, because Rankin's with the miss on the bunny, as they would say.
Little, partially blocked by Telemac, but Little gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
Yeah, Telemac hung in there, but off the deflection.
Double teamed. Golden is somehow able to get it over to Thomas, feeds it down low to Rankin, and Rankin lays it in.
And there, Thomas now passes on back-to-back plays off the drive. It's really gotten the offense going just a bit.
Jones, a long 3. That was an air ball. It's way from behind the arc.
Yeah, Mason Jones, we know, is very talented, but the erratic play at times, it's just a terrible shot right there from Mason Jones, and that's why he's coming and taking a seat on the bench.
Sky Harris will also come out. Dante Whipple will come in, and Aaron Tremble will also check back into the game.
Not enough time for the 2-for-1 here for Ocean, so they're going to get the best shot they can.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock right now. Thomas being guarded by Whipple. Here's Uchera. Wild move inside. Telemac to Rankin, off the mark. Rebound Chain with 9 seconds. Chain gonna have to put up a shot with 4. Whipple with 3. Whipple puts it up and gets fouled.
Yeah, bad foul there.
Wow.
I don't know if that was on Uchara there. Couldn't really see.
Fouls on number 3, Corey.
They're going to call it on Thomas.
First, personal, 6, team.
It's the first one on Thomas.
Yeah, 1.2 left. You don't expect Ocean's going to get much going back the other way unless Coach Smith wants to take a timeout here to draw up a play. He does have the dry erase board in his hand, so maybe he wants to do that.
Whipple rims out on the first one. Whipple comes in here shooting 72% from the line. Ooh, Thomas almost fell into the lane before Whipple took the shot.
And he did.
And that's going to be a lane violation. So even though Whipple missed that shot, he'll get another opportunity at it. And these are the types of mistakes, when you look at the record, shows Ocean County has struggled, only 1-7 this year. And that's going to do it. So 38-30 at the end of the first half.
38-30.
Dude, you got to leave these chairs over there, man.
As Brookdale will head in with a 8-point lead, rather. And Rich, it was an interesting first half because really fairly low scoring. I mean, only 38 points for Brookdale, 30 for Ocean, and this is a team that put up 89, 91, and 90 the last 3 games. So just a lot of low lack of shooting tonight.
Yeah, on pace for 76 now. They did get their offense rolling a bit. Dylan Salva, that is, was really shredding that zone defense. They were finding him in the middle. It's very tough to defend both Jordan Little and Dylan Salva with the size they have underneath. So Coach Chizak made the good adjustments, and they were finding Dylan Salva as the defense was collapsing to Jordan Little. Now, we discussed with Coach Smith, he's got to be pleased with the tempo at first, but even now, 38 points is still a lot, and Brookdale was off to a very slow start, so they're getting their offense rolling. For Corey Thomas, he's made a lot of drives. He's missed a lot of layups. We'll see if he can start to kick it out for Golden, who's a 40% three-point shooter. So we'll see what adjustments are made by Coach Smith in the second half. If he gets out of that zone defense and is looking to kick more and instructs his guards, such as Thomas, to kick it out more on the offensive side of the ball.
Either way, Ocean only down by 8. Brookdale heads into the half leading 38-30. Tim Calafamo, Rich Van Tassel. We're going to take a break here at halftime and come back for the second half here from the Collins Arena right after this.
Hi, my name is Brianna Allender. Today we're competing against Ocean County College at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube. Search Brookdale TV.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mason Jones, starting guard and captain for Brookdale men's basketball.
I'm Terrell Cox from Brookdale basketball.
My name is Noel Gary. I'm Aaron Trimble.
My name is Jalil Chain.
This is Sky Harris.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College.
Go Jersey Blues.
Need a place for your next conference, meeting, seminar, or social gathering? Choose the Warner Student Life Center located on the beautiful wooded 300-acre campus of Brookdale Community College in Monmouth County. You'll have access to 15,000 square feet of versatile event space, state-of-the-art conference facilities, a comfortable lounge, a scenic outdoor patio area, and an award-winning catering service. To learn more, visit brookdalecc.edu/events. That's brookdalecc.edu/events. The Warner Student Life Center at Brookdale Community College. Make it the place for your next event.
Hi, my name is Brianna Allender. Today we're competing against Ocean County College at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
I love the Ocean First Challenge because it will help change the lives of our students here at Brookdale.
Because it opens doors for my community.
It will allow me to transfer to a four-year college of my dreams.
It will give me confidence to do well in school.
The Brookdale Foundation helps students achieve their dream of earning a college degree. Higher education transforms individuals, families, and communities now and for generations to come. It is a springboard to success for those who seize the opportunities that college provides. The money we raise will provide scholarships to students with financial need. The scholarships we provide eliminate the financial barriers for students so they don't have to delay or abandon their educational and career goals. We are in the business of building minds and building futures. We help students achieve their dream of earning a college degree so they can build better futures for themselves, their families, and our communities.
I love the Ocean First Challenge because it'll help me achieve the life of my dreams.
It will provide me with more opportunities.
Because it would relieve me of my financial hardships.
Because I need money to pay for school.
I could pursue my career dreams of working in the sports industry.
To reach the goal of becoming a hotel manager.
I can graduate from college debt-free.
I will be able to receive the education of my dreams.
It gives me hope for endless opportunities.
I love the hashtag Ocean First Challenge because it can help me pursue my career as health and physical education teacher.
Hi, my name is Brianna Allender. Today we're competing against Ocean County College at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube, search Brookdale TV.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mason Jones, starting guard and captain for Brookdale men's basketball.
I'm Terrell Cox from Brookdale basketball.
My name is Noel Gary. I'm Aaron Trimble.
My name is Jalil Chain.
This is Sky Harris.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College.
Go Jersey Blues.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube, search Brookdale TV.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Hi, my name is Brianna Allender. Today we're competing against Ocean County College at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube, search Brookdale TV.
Coming from another country wasn't easy. I struggled a lot, but Brookdale received me with their hands open. The sports, my team is like my family. The professors care about you. they work with you. My work at Red Bank Primary School, it's amazing, and I know they're such gifted kids. My name is Larita Lopez, scholar athlete, and I got my start at Brookdale.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we compete against Ocean at 5 p.m. Watch us live on YouTube. Search Brookdale TV.
I'm Dan Schroll, Professor of Graphic Design at Brookdale Community College. Graphic design, I use the example sometimes for students. So I may be sitting at a table and I'll pick up a small sugar packet and explain that a graphic designer does that. And from that small packet, anything up to a huge billboard. It's a visual communication tool. We're all involved in it. We all are guided by it. It's a huge field. There are many, many different options a student can have and go into and feed from as long as they start with the basic fundamentals of the graphic design profession, which we offer here at Brookdale Community College.
Hi, my name is Colin Caney, and I'm a graphic design student at Brookdale Community College. Everything that was available for us, the computers, the programs, everything were amazing. I mean, it made it so much easier because everything was just right there for us to use, and it made everything that we did a lot easier.
Hi, my name is Gabriela Sheps. I'm a current student at Brookdale, and I'm taking classes on the graphic design program. I have a background in graphic design back in South America. I was going to school and I was looking for, I guess, returning to school, and this was a convenient school for me, pretty close to my house, and they have a program that I can, I can do it.
We have two options in the graphic design program. We have an AAS degree, which leads to a terminal degree that puts the student right into the industry after graduating from Brookdale, which quite a number of students have done and have become extremely successful. We have the other option, the AA degree, which is a transfer degree, which I encourage students to participate in. It enables them to transfer to a four-year art school or college or university, further their studies in the more conceptual part of graphic design.
I got an internship through Dan Schroll, my professor. I got it at the end of this past semester, and it was redesigning the layout of the brochure for a group out of St. Barnabas Hospital called the Institute for Prevention. It's turning out to be amazing. I can't wait to see the finished printed product. So, on top of that, it's the first thing that I've done that'll be printed, that'll be distributed with my work on it, and I'm very excited because a lot of people, I don't know how many, but a lot of people will see that. So it'll be very exciting to know that my work is somewhere circulating around and everyone gets to see it.
It's an exciting program. The opportunities are tremendous. Now's the time to really look at a career in a field like this because of the vast potential that it offers. And not just graphic design, but peripheral subjects like illustration, typography, printing. There's many different aspects of the field that are outside of what's called graphic design, but is a very strong part of doing this as a career.
Hi, my name is Claudia Chera. I'm a graphic design student and photography major in Brookdale Community College. I have a lot of freelance work coming in because of my graphic design teacher. He was really great on always promoting me and giving me, people that I can call, and they gave me work. And for me, in a sense, it's great that I changed my whole career into the graphic design department, because if you really have a passion for it, you always have work. You always have work.
There's a great program. Come and see it. You have to believe in your possibilities, and you will love it here. You will really like it here. So come on in.
Students make the program. The students really go far beyond the normal workload and contribute outside of class and really make the program what it is, a very strong program. I think we give a very strong fundamental background, kind of nuts and bolts foundation, and they do a really good job.
Hi, my name is Brianna Allender. Today we're competing against Ocean County College at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
You may qualify for a federal grant to pay the cost of training for employment in the growing healthcare field. The healthcare industry that has added jobs every year with more growth forecast. Jobs such as medical, nursing, and dental assistants, physical therapy and home health aide, pharmacy technicians, and many more. 10 New Jersey community colleges offer the Health Profession Opportunity Grants. See if you qualify for the federal grants for training by contacting your participating community college and start to build your pathway to a brighter future.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mason Jones, starting guard and captain for Brookdale men's basketball.
I'm Terrell Cox from Brookdale basketball.
My name is Noel Garay. I'm Aaron Trimble.
My name is Jalil Chain.
This is Sky Harris.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College.
Go Jersey Blues.
Hi, I'm Michelle Zuppi, Brookdale faculty and department chair of the Culinary Education Center of Monmouth County. The Culinary Education Center of Monmouth County is a collaboration between Brookdale Community College and the Monmouth County Vocational.
And welcome back inside the Robert J. Collins Arena, getting ready to start the second half of our doubleheader tonight as the Jersey Blues come out of halftime leading 38-30 over the Ocean County Vikings. And Rich, it was an interesting first half, but what has Brookdale got to do in the second half to make sure that they continue to stay on this roll that they have been as of late?
Well, if Ocean comes out in that 2-3 zone again, I expect them to run that two-man game with Jordan Little and Dylan Salve underneath, which Ocean had no answers for. As far as Ocean, got to start hitting their shots and the easy ones they have inside.
So Ocean was not able to come away with that opportunity for the first time in the second half. Jersey Blues try to come out in the second half with an answer. Lead by 8. Kurtwood swings it over to McMenamin with 8 on the shot clock. Now dumps it over to Mason Jones. Ball got kicked out of bounds by Rankins. But there's only 6 seconds on the shot clock, so they're going to have to make a quick shot.
No, with the kick there, reset to 15.
Okay,
so.
okay.
See Ada McManaman getting the start coming out of the second half, along with Kirkwood. That's the lineup that extended the lead in the first half.
Salve, an air ball there. Kurtwood almost tries to spank it off of Rankin's foot. Doesn't succeed, and now here come the Vikings. And Telemac walked with the basketball. We have seen that so many times tonight.
Yeah,
especially from behind the arc.
That one was close. Again, though, I would rather just see the guys play instead of making every call, but it's what the officials' job is, so they made the call.
Our officials tonight, Randy Desir, Tim Smith, and Mike Lucky. Salva working it against Thomas. Salva fouled inside, and he'll go to the free throw line.
You see, Ocean is really collapsing hard. They're not going to let Salva and Jordan Little have their way like they did in the first half. They're still in the 2-3 zone, but if Brookdale can hit their shots, they can really run away with this game here.
So Salva connects on the first foul shot from the charity stripe. Freshman from New Brunswick, New Jersey. Salva comes in here shooting 63% from the line on the year and has had a pretty good effort so far tonight from down low. A little bit too strong in the second one. Little is there and puts it in.
Yeah, just too much size for Jordan Little. So usually unacceptable to give up an offensive rebound on a free throw, but sometimes exceptions have to be made, and that was just Jordan Little too much for Rankins to handle.
Rankin's a little short on the first shot. Now the second one, he'll be sent to the line, as I believe they're going to call that foul on Jordan Little. And it is going to be on Little. That's his second foul. And it'll send Jared Rankins, the sophomore from Toms River, New Jersey, to the free throw line, where he is 74% on the year. Cannot connect on that first one, though. And second one goes in for Rankins.
Brookdale trying to run on makes here. They don't want that zone defense set up.
McMenamin trying to figure out where he wants to go with it. Now gets it over to Kurtwood. Over to Mason Jones. Salva lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to Ocean. And Coach Chizak does not like that call because I think he is correct. It went off of Telemac, but the officials saw it differently. Thomas hands off to Telemac. Telemac inside. Back out to Sullivan. Ball being swung around, 12 on the shot clock. Here's Mike Golden. Back out Telemac inside. Driving hard to the bucket and can't finish. Salva comes away with it.
Just cannot get the layups to fall, and it's killing Ocean here.
Little spins his way into the lane. In and out, no good. Rebound Sullivan. Vikings going to try to push it. Here's Golden. Pulls up. Now back over to Telemac. Corey Thomas spinning his way inside. Front rim, no good. Salvo, another rebound. Brookdale trying to push it here.
Good transition defense by Ocean there, getting back.
Dangerous cross-court pass. Mason Jones, bad decision in the lane, threw it away. Trying to get it into Salva.
Yeah, that window was closing. Had it been a better pass to Mason Jones where he didn't have to jump in the air, that pass would have been much easier to make. But once he jumped in the air, it allowed the rest of Ocean's defense to close down.
Golden wide open for three, and he connects.
Yeah, just a very simple basketball play there. Running Golden, the three-point shooter, hard on the baseline. Couple of screens for him. He was open for the three.
Dante Whipple getting ready to check into the next buzzer. Here's McMenamin, cross-court pass to Kurtwood for a three. Off the back rim, no good. Little's rebound is off the mark. And Thomas now comes away with it. Trying to get the Vikings back on the board and in this game, and he flushes it down with a floater in the lane.
Yeah, and he gets the hardest shot to go that he had inside there. So sometimes it works that way. You miss a lot of the easy ones.
Jones, a wide open three, but he's going to get fouled by Corey Thomas. And he will go to the line to shoot 3 shots from the charity stripe.
Yeah, I missed the foul. Once I saw the ball go up, I was checking the rebound. So never want to make a foul on a jump shooter, as we've discussed many times. Certainly not when they're shooting 3. Let's see if Jordan, or Mason Jones, that is, can make them pay at the free throw line here.
So Jones, one of the stars here for the Jersey Blues, makes the first foul shot. Dante Whipple ready to come in. Not going to come in on this one. I think he'll wait after Jones' second foul. And he makes the second one. Here comes Whipple now, and I think he's going to come in for Salva, as Salva will head to the bench. 43-36. Oh, I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, and it looks like Mason Jones is going to come out. As talented as Mason Jones is, just the brain lapses at times. I guess he was trying to get an extra point there by bouncing it off the backboard and getting his own rebound.
It almost looked like he was trying to miss it, but why do you do that, Rich? I don't understand that.
Well, he tried to miss so he could get his own rebound quickly, but when you're the free throw shooter, you have to wait till the ball hits the rim before you can come off the line there. So just a terrible play by Mason Jones, and that's why he's sitting on the bench right now.
Telemac for a long jumper with 4 on the shot clock, no good. And we're going to get a push-off down low on the Vikings, and I believe that's going to be on number 25, Brian Sullivan.
Yeah, I didn't see much there.
So Sullivan will head to the bench. Number 12, Darius Barlow, will come in for the first time tonight for the Vikings. Trimble to Kurtwood. Tried to get it back out to McMenamin, and Kurtwood comes away with it, but he's going to call timeout.
Yeah, Ocean losing some size. with Sullivan out of the game. He's got 4 fouls. You don't have much choice with 15 minutes left. Certainly that's going to be a big factor here with the way Dylan Salva and Jordan Little are getting what they want in that 2-3 zone. Much better job, though, handling the zone for Ocean this half. They're fronting either Little or Salva. Usually it's Jordan Little because he's the low man, and that's allowing them to keep them at bay thus far, and that's why they've been able to make a little bit of a run here.
So Brookdale in a full timeout now. We remind you some of the upcoming games on the schedule for the Jersey Blues. They have a couple of home games still coming up on this home game stretch. They have Ocean tonight, then this Saturday they'll face off against Middlesex County, who comes in here at 2 p.m. Eastern time. That game will be live on our YouTube channel for Brookdale Television. And then on Tuesday, December 15th, Cumberland County comes in here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And that'll be the last home game until January for this men's squad. And they've been on a roll as of late at home, winning 6 of the last 7 games. 5 out of the last 6, I'm sorry. Their one lone loss in those last 6 games was to the Union County Owls, where they lost at the Owls 84-73.
That's what you got to do, get fat on the home games.
Yeah.
Don't want to let any wins slip away, especially the ones you have at home. So Brookdale doing a good job in that regard.
Question will be, how can they hold that momentum on the road? And I think we'll find that out later on in the season. So out of that timeout, Trimble bounced it off the foot of Telemac, and the Jersey Blues will get it back with 13 on the shot clock.
Yeah, Telemac was not able to front there, so he did a good job of active hands.
McMenamin open for a wide open 3 from the corner, and he connects. The second time McMenamin has been on the board.
Yeah, you're collapsing down hard. You're going to leave McMenamin open. It's a problem, as we saw last game.
Telemac with all types of contact inside, gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
Yeah, just a good individual effort there.
McMenamin now from the other side, air ball. Rebound Corey Thomas.
Getting away with one there was Ocean.
Thomas now going to try a 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rankin falls down. And Barlow comes up with it, but I believe we're going to get a foul on Dante Whipple. And it is going to be on Whipple. That'll be his first. He'll head to the bench as Salva comes back in. Second team foul for the Jersey Blues. 3 for Ocean here in the second half with 5 minutes gone by. Mike Golden back out to Barlow. Barlow. Here's Thomas working it on Kurtwood inside and gets Little in the air, and he lays it in.
Yeah, if at first you don't succeed, try again. For Thomas, it's been about if at the first 10 times you don't succeed, keep trying, but now they're starting to fall.
McMenamin threw it away as Salva couldn't handle that pass inside. And yet another turnover for the Jersey Blues. They had 17 their last game, and they come in here averaging 11 per game. Something that they have to clean up, and that was just a sloppy pass from McMenamin.
And Corey Thomas shoots 45%, just over 45% from the floor, so you'd have to expect the averages are going to start to balance out for him this half, and he'll get them to fall with the ones he missed.
Rankin falls down, and because he fell down, he's going to be called with a walk. So Jersey Blues still lead by 6, but as of late, the Vikings have been on a little bit of a run. They've been able to cut it into that lead. Again, Jersey Blues led by 8 at halftime. McMenamin tried to go 3 for 3 from the arc. Didn't have the opportunity. Wants to take it. Feeds it to Little down low. Rankin and him make some contact, and Little will go to the line.
Yeah, they really have this defense scrambling to get out on Aiden McMenamin for the 3, and it's really compromising them on the inside with Jordan Little. Let's see if he can take advantage of it at the line.
His first.
Little makes the first one. Little back iron, no good on the second one. Trimble's there with the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Little there, and lays it in.
Yeah,
second chance opportunities underneath the bucket.
Yeah, tough one for Ocean there to give up those points. I thought, who was that, Trimble coming in? I thought he might have been called for an over the back there, but.
Telemac back out to Barlow. Barlow, Rankins thought about a three, now drives inside. Little falls down, and Rankin's shot bounces around, does not go in, and Salva comes away with it. Salva gonna keep it himself. Yeah, that's a walk. Big fella just got a little bit too excited. I think he was thinking it was Mason Jones and gonna try to keep it himself and go all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, got out of control. Yeah, got out of control there.
Ooh, Golden lost it after that contact on the switch off, but Golden makes him pay as McMenamin did not close out on him and cuts the Jersey Blues lead back down to 6.
Yeah, they've been at about this 6 point hump here. See if they can get over it.
Little. Nice pump fake inside as he got Telemac in the air. And Little just continues to rack up the points tonight. Thomas pulls up. Way off the mark. Ball tipped around. Kurtwood comes away with it. 1-on-2. Kurtwood lays it in with the right hand.
Good job by Kirkwood running the floor. And just when Ocean gets it to 6, it's now back up to 10.
Rankins. Hook shot, no good. Rebound to Kirkwood. And now here's McMenamin, who thought about another three. Drives inside, off the glass and in.
And Coach Smith needs a timeout here. They don't make an adjustment soon, they're really going to be in trouble. There, it was basically the defense wasn't necessarily the problem. They were caught up in transition, did give up the hoop, but they're not really getting many of the shots to fall on the other end. Occasionally, they get a three here that gives them a little bit of life, but for the most part, just too much inconsistency on the offensive side of the ball.
What do you think they have to do for the Vikings? Do they have to drive inside more or try to work on the perimeter? Because right now they're doing both. It doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, I would try to get like Golden moving on either the baseline or just running him off as many screens as possible. Get the defense reacting to him, even if he doesn't get open for the shot. We know he can hit the three, but even if he doesn't get open, you might be able to free one of the guys off on the screen when some guy jumps out to protect against the Golden three-point shot. So I would use my best weapon, which I would say is Golden right now, and just get him running as much as possible. And hopefully you get the defense rotating here and there, and then I'll open up some lanes for him.
So the Vikings currently down 55-43 by 12. That, I believe, is the largest deficit they have been down tonight so far. As Vikings will head out of that timeout with Thomas, Golden, Rankins, Telemac, and Barlow on the floor, while the Jersey Blues will come out with Jaleel Chain, Aaron Trimble, Kerry Kurtwood, Dylan Salva, and Jordan Little.
Yeah, Brian Sullivan does have 4 fouls for Ocean. Might be time to roll the dice and get him back into the game.
Sullivan's 6'7", so there would be a little bit of a height advantage. Barlow swings it out to Golden off the front rim, no good. Salva stretches it out and comes away with that rebound.
And it looks like Coach Chizak had the same thought process of what they'd be doing.
Salva went over Golden, but Golden's going to be called with a block.
Yeah, that looked like a flop, so I guess that's what you get for flopping there. He was certainly in position, but I guess the ref didn't like that. But we see that Coach Chizak comes out with Jaleel Chain running and chasing Golden all around the court there, so he knows what he's doing. He's in his 24th year as coach, and he knew that they would try to get Golden involved there.
Ooh. Little didn't even hit the rim on that foul shot from the charity stripe. As Barlow will come out, and like you said, Rich, Brian Sullivan now comes in with 4 fouls for Ocean.
Yeah, it's now or never time for Ocean, so you got to just take your chances here.
Little gets 1 out of 2 from the line. Thomas goes around Sullivan, who set a pick. Now ball being swung around. Here's Golden, floats it up from the corner, no good. Ball is tipped around, out of bounds, back to the Jersey Blues. Salva in the lane, dumps it off Little, who throws it down with both hands.
Yeah, there are no answers. Once Coach Chizak figured that out, what he's going to do with the zone defense, there's been no answers for Ocean all night long.
Thomas tries to answer back with a long floater in the lane. High arcing, no good, in and out. Jaleel Chain this time goes right around the baseline. Back over to Aaron Trimble, who is going to be called with a double dribble. Andy Smith not happy with Corey Thomas, and I think he's going to have Uchera come in at the next whistle. Here's Rankins with a long jumper off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Sullivan, and Ocean will reset for the moment. Thomas drives inside, and he's going to get fouled by Kerry Kirkwood.
They can't substitute for him because he's going from the line. I don't know if he recognized
Maybe he did that on purpose. I don't know.
See if he can hit some free throws. Brookdale only their third foul, so they keep the fouls down. They're really going to limit Ocean's opportunity to get back in this game.
However, that foul on Kirkwood, that was his third foul. And he's a good ball handler, so that's possibility decision time for Coach Chizak to either keep him in or leave him on the bench. Sullivan pulls it down and gives Ocean another opportunity. Rankins for three. No. Golden looks like he was held. And I believe that is going to be a call on Jaleel Chang, as he was holding Mike Golden, who was trying to get that rebound.
Yeah, and it looked like they could have called it on Little as well, holding Sullivan. They do get Jaleel Chang there, but certainly you don't want to see the missed free throw and allow the offensive rebound. You don't want to give Ocean any life here if you're Brookdale.
So Uchera does come in for Thomas, who goes to the bench. Here's Telemac, hands off to Rankins. Drives inside, right-hand layup off the glass and in.
That was a tough layup. Used the long arms to be able to get some proper angle for him to make this shot off the glass, the layup.
Chain double teamed in the corner. Almost had it taken away by Uchera. Here's Kirkwood.
Yeah, the trap was good there. They just could not get the turnover.
Chain gonna put up a three from the left arc. It's an air ball. And Little put that ball on the baseline. Turnover. Back to the Vikings.
Yeah, be interested to see how long McManaman stays on the bench. Chain does not look like the shooter McManaman is. Doesn't play as much either. So you would expect him to be a little bit rusty, and they're going to force him to make those shots, Ocean that is, on the defensive side of the ball.
Rankin going to pull back for a three, and he knocks it down. Salva was a little late closing out on him, and Rankin makes him pay.
Yeah, they've been giving him that shot all night long, and he finally made it hit, but I think Brookdale will live with that.
Kirkwood, top of the jumper three, off the mark. Hit the front rim. Now here's Uchera. Racing down the court, goes inside, back out. Telemac for three. Yes.
And McManaman's coming right back in the game. Coach Chizak's seen enough. He's really the one who's killing that zone. As much as Silva and Little are playing well on the inside, it's the ability of McManaman to stretch the floor that's allowing them to really pound it.
Chain trapped once again. Here's Salva trying to get it to Little, and Little couldn't handle it.
Yeah, excellent rotation there by Jared Rankins coming down. Little was open for a second. If Salva got him the ball quicker, would have been punished, but he made a nice rotation there.
So now Mason Jones and Aiden McManaman will come in as Dylan Salva and Aaron Trimble will head to the bench. So see if they can try to keep Brookdale scoring and try to keep Ocean from coming back in this game, which they have started to go on a little bit of a run. Rankins goes right around Jones. That's going to be an offensive foul as Rankins put his arm around Jones and pushed off.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that one. The ref had a better angle than me, but it looked like just a nice quick move by Jared Rankins there. And again, the 6-point home that would have made it 4. They just can't seem to get over it.
McMenamin wide open, thought about a three. Rankins closed down on him and then took away that opportunity. Now here's Jones to Kirkwood. Jaleel Chain, no look pass back out to Kirkwood with 12 on the shot clock. Little, a long jumper off the back iron and then way up to the scoreboard. No good.
And as you see, Coach Chizak's doing an excellent job on the offensive side. He's leaving Jordan Little on the same side as Aiden McManaman. So you have to, where you could normally cheat off someone else and get out to McManaman a little quicker, you have to respect Jordan Little so it enables McManaman to be open.
Golden off the mark from the right arc. Or the right ring, I should say.
Yeah, got the look they wanted. That would have been a big one, cutting it to three.
Jones had his shot just blocked. And now here's Telemac with the ball. Back over to Golden, gonna try again from that angle, no good.
Yeah, that's twice, and again, we keep discussing the 6-point hump they get over. You got 2 open looks from a 40% three-point shooter.
Jones for three. No good, rebound Telemac. Both Brookdale and Ocean, each time they get on a little bit of a run, just cannot finish at the bucket.
Yeah, Brookdale's been forcing up a little bit too much at the other end.
Rankin's way off the mark on that three. Jones goes right at Rankin, backs up, off the glass, no good.
I think Coach Chizak wants to see Brookdale run some offense on the other end.
Uchera pulls up, air ball. Rankin is there, can't get it to finish. And Mason Jones comes away with it, and once again, we are still stagnant with that 6-point lead that Brookdale has.
Yeah, he had plenty of time there, Rankins that was. It's not surprising to me that Kerry Kirkwood would be the calming hand in that situation. Really heady player, was wide open on the baseline. That's why I love his game.
Golden over to Telemac, guarded by McMenamin. Back out Rankins, thought about a three, drives inside at McMenamin. Count the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, they can't get him from the outside. They're going to get the 3 points from the inside there. So let's see if he can convert it and get it to 5 here.
And give Ocean credit, they are hanging around. Again, this team only 1-7 on the year. They have had a tough year so far. And they are going right at Brookdale, toe for toe. They just seem to can't get over that 5 or 6 point gap.
Yeah, when it was 15, I thought it was done for Ocean, but they've done a nice job fighting back. They've really done a good job on the defensive side. They're scrambling all over the place. They really are. I mean, the way that Coach Chizak's throwing up plays to run that zone, as we discussed before, when you have Little and McManaman on the same end of the court, it's going to cause a big-time scramble and a shift in the defense. So they're hustling all over the place, doing a much better job boxing out as well on Jordan Little on the inside. Now they got it to 5. 6 points has been basically the hurdle. They had it at 5 earlier in the half. Let's see if they can make up for it. But we had some tough misses by Mike Golden on the other end. And you get exactly what you want. I mean, they were basically on line, just a little long on one of them, and I believe the other one was just a bit short. So you don't want to leave them open if you're Brookdale. I think Coach Chizak's going to draw up some plays where they're going to try to run their offense here and settle things down. They got a little too caught up in transition there, and they were fortunate Kerry Kirkwood was able to hit one. But you don't want to be relying on that all night. It is usually their game, but on tonight, they have been having so much success in the zone. You want to stick to that.
So Brookdale leads 60-55, up by 5 at the moment. And Ocean starting to feel a little bit more of a momentum swing, as they definitely have some players that are being able to make plays. Rankins, also Thomas and Telemac. In addition to that, Mike Golden has also had a nice night. So Ocean is hanging around, and right now seem to have the momentum in their favor. Coach Chizak trying to get that back.
And certainly Brian Sullivan back in the game. Their tallest player at 6'7". He's been able to go so long here. You don't have much choice. You might have looked to bring him out if you were Andy Smith for a couple minutes, but at this point, you just can't run the risk of letting this lead stretch out to too much more. So you got to run with him from now on. No Jordan Little.
Jones going to keep it himself off the glass, no good with the left hand. And Uchera now trying to cut the Brookdale leads even shorter. Golden goes inside, nice nifty move, rims out.
Again, just some of these shots aren't falling, and it's really getting tough.
Jones ahead of the field, nice layup with the right hand. and lays it in.
Yeah, 4-point swing there. Nice Euro step by Golden, and he's missed a couple easy shots here.
Uchera to Golden, down to Sullivan, and Salva didn't have much choice. He had to guard one or the other.
Yeah,
and
very stagnant defense there by Brookdale. Coach Chizak can't be happy.
Salva lost it. Ball on the floor, picked up by Rankins. So now here's Ocean with another opportunity to try to cut this lead down. They've been hanging around, approaching 5 minutes left here in the second half. Rankins goes inside, and I believe we're going to get a foul on Sky Harris, possibly.
Yeah, they called it on the pass there, and fortunate for both Brookdale and Ocean there, because I thought that pass was heading out of bounds. So
it is going to be on Sky Harris. That's his first foul, team foul number 6 on the Jersey Blues. 5 minutes left. Rankins open for another 3.
And now it's a 2-point game, so they have gotten over that hump, and we're in for an exciting 5 minutes to finish this game here.
McMenamin gonna pop a 3. Yes!
And McMenamin answers right back. He gave the ball up. They got it right back to him as the defense collapsed. Once they collapsed in, they couldn't get back out in time.
And McMenamin answers right back. Backdoor cut by Golden. Rolls off the rim. Jones with the rebound, and Jones going to get fouled by Rankins.
And that'll send Mason Jones to the line here.
For a 1-and-1 opportunity.
And just like that, they got it under 5, and a blink of an eye, Brookdale extends the lead. I'd be interested to see if Ocean may go to the man-to-man here.
Jones rattles home the first one. Jones has had a fairly quiet night. He's been on the bench for most of the second half. But I believe Coach Chizak is most likely going to keep him on the floor because he is a good ball handler and he does lead the offense.
Yeah, a couple boneheaded plays, that's what got him on the bench, but you do need him in the game. He's your best player, or one of your best players.
Jones, those 2 foul shots, puts the Jersey Blues back up to 7. And now we're going to get a foul away from the ball.
I think that was Mason Jones bodying up Mike Golden there.
And it is going to be on Jones. That's his second foul, team foul number 7. So now Ocean County is in the bonus, and Golden makes the first end of the 1-and-1.
Yeah, you don't want to give Golden any airspace, so it was good, tight defense by Mason Jones. You don't want to put him on the line, obviously, but I'm not really going to hold them too much to task on that one.
Jones for a 3. Off the mark. And Ocean again down by 5, trying to get over that hump. Golden guarded by McMenamin. Goes right around the pick. Can't get the layup to fall. Ball tipped around. Jones comes up with it for Brookdale. So now here's Jones with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. McMenamin. Back to Jones. They're going to try to set up the offense with Kirkwood. Jones driving inside, stops, gets it back out to Kirkwood. McMenamin with 8. McMenamin picks up his dribble. Kirkwood launches a 3.
Big shot by Kerry Kirkwood.
With the shot clock winding down, Kirkwood connects and gives Brookdale an 8-point lead.
Yeah, I can't say enough about Kerry Kirkwood.
Golden, nice feed down low to Sullivan.
And that was a nice backdoor pass there. Once Golden got the ball, able to make the pass. Ocean hanging around there. They've really got to get some stops, though.
Jones, another 3 off the front rim. Uchera for three. That bounces off, no good. Kirkwood. You get the sense that the Jersey Blues are trying to push Ocean just a little bit as they come up the floor.
Yeah, now if it's not there, then you slow it down. But yeah, they're definitely trying to get some points in transition.
Salva almost stepped on the baseline, threw it away. And Jones goes right into the Brookdale bench between Aaron Tremble and Dante Whipple.
Jordan Little back in the game, so it's going to be very difficult for Ocean. I would say if they don't score here, this game might get away from them.
Down by 6 at the moment, approaching 2 minutes left. Ooh, Golden may have gotten away with a push-off on McMenamin. Here's Golden inside. Nice nifty move, lays it in. Now, if you're the Jersey Blues, Rich, you want to take as much time off the shot clock as you can, right?
Just run your offense now. You still have a 4-point lead, so surprised. I thought Rankins had a shot for that. I'm Coach Smith. I'm taking my chances with a man-to-man defense. I don't want to give McMenamin any open look here. I would actually come out and just frankly deny him the ball. Just play straight up. Whoever's guarding him has no help responsibility whatsoever, but they've stayed in the zone all night. You've got 1:45 left. If there's any time to do it, it would be now. I'd be interested to see what type of defense Ocean comes out with after this timeout here.
Coach Chizak wanted the timeout to talk about it with this 1:43 remaining. 18 on the shot clock when they come out. And right now, maybe 1 or 2 more buckets would probably put this game out of reach, you think, Rich, for
Yeah,
Ocean?
I would say a 3 here would probably be the backbreaker. I mean, a 2 still leaves it at 2 possession. You have Golden who can make threes. He's missed a few here, but a 3-point shot would be pretty devastating to Ocean's hopes here. So that's why I suggested just not even letting McMenamin get the thought in his head that he's going to get an open look here. But they've stuck with the zone all night, so we're going to see what Coach Chizak draws up. I assume he's going to run the same thing where he has Jordan Little on the same side where they have to collapse real hard, and it allows for a bit more breathing room for Aiden McMenamin.
So Coach Chizak will break the huddle and have his players come out with Jones, Little, Salva, McMenamin, and Kurtwood.
See if Ocean maybe will also try to trap if they can get the ball. The ball is in the corner here, so it's a tough spot to inbound.
18 on the shot clock as well.
And they're in the zone, and that was much too easy getting the ball in.
Little inside out. Jones back down to Little. Salva threw it at the feet. Salva couldn't handle it. 6 on the shot clock. Jones has to do something with it. Kirkwood, a long 3. In and out, no good. It was on its way down, couldn't finish.
Yeah, and you like Kirkwood in those clutch situations. Almost had it. I thought it looked good from here.
It was on its way down, did not go back in. Golden now trying to give Ocean another last little bit of life as we approach a minute left. Telemac. Traveled.
Not too sure about that one.
A minute left.
Now I start using my time if I'm Brookdale.
Does Ocean need to foul here, Rich?
Well, it's too late now. If you're going to foul, you do it immediately. It's certainly considered there, but yeah, certainly at this point, you got to just stay with it.
14 on the shot clock. That's what Brookdale's judging their offense off of. Salva down low, threw it away, out of bounds.
Really bailed them out there.
And Coach Smith is going to take a timeout, as now his Vikings have an opportunity with 41.7 to possibly either cut this to a 1-possession game or cut it to a 1-point lead.
Yeah, very interesting decision. Of course, this is not the NBA game where you can advance the ball. You do have an 11.7 differential between the shot clock, down 2 possessions. You'd like to get the ball back without having to foul. If that were the case, though, you need to get a hoop within about 4 or 5 seconds, and not being able to advance the ball, it's unlikely. So here, you obviously have to go quick. but you don't want to force anything and try to get those 2 possessions. You're going to have to just get a shot, best available. You probably look for Golden for a 3, but you have to score here no matter what. Then if you do score, trap immediately, try to get a turnover in the backcourt, and then you got to play the foul game from there.
And they have to go quick. They can't stall, right, Rich?
Yeah, you have to go quick, but you don't want to, I would say with 11.7 differential, you can't go so fast where you're going to try to get that hoop in like 4 seconds. You just have to, run the offense to some sort of efficiency here.
Have to see how it plays out. Here's Uchera.
Yeah, they're only looking for Golden here.
Golden guarded by McMenamin. Picks up his dribble, double team. Uchera drives inside, blocked away by Little. Shot clock did not reset. Here's Telemac.
See Coach Smith very excited. Telemac bailed him out there. And now Coach Smith is going to take the timeout. He still has 2 left after this. Let's see what he tries with the defense. I would expect some serious backcourt pressure. Now with 16.7, we have discussed in the closer games against Passaic, do you want to try to use all 10 of the seconds and just not let them cross midcourt, foul if they start getting away from you? Here, that's a very tough decision. You still with 16.7 seconds left, I'm not fouling immediately. I'm going to see if Brookdale is expecting the foul and holds the ball and see if you can easily get a turnover. But oftentimes teams will try to foul way too quick and not try to get the steal. And I believe it had to be the Passaic game we were discussing. Sometimes the guy will catch the ball and expect he's getting fouled and not look to make a move. So you might be able to catch him off guard just a bit, and that will allow you to get the turnover. But you would have to expect some sort of trap here, obviously, because you got to foul regardless. If you don't, Brookdale will use all 10 seconds to come up the clock, and then when you foul, it'll be over. So
right. I got so excited there that I completely forgot what was going on because I saw Coach Smith run all the way over off the bench, screaming for a timeout after that 3. I thought possibly there was an offensive foul called somewhere, and I was looking for that, and then I realized, no offensive foul. Coach Smith was just trying to get a timeout in before the possession.
Yeah,
changed.
it's one of the things I would like to see change in the college game, where in the NBA game, under a minute left, when the ball goes through either way, the clock stops. In the college game, it will still be running. So Brookdale could have used 5 seconds there. That's why he had to take the timeout. And when I looked up, I thought they had 2, but he used the 1 there, so they only have 1 left. Brookdale has 3. If Brookdale can't get the ball in bounds here, they'll take the timeout. Well, I'm going to see what they want to run here. You see, Uchara doesn't want to get McManaman the ball.
Jones gets it in, and he's fouled by Uchara.
Yeah, had a bit of a high dribble there. So a chance for the turnover, but a nice job breaking. What they did was they sprinted McManaman down the court, and that allowed Mason Jones to come right into his little void there. And let's see if he can be clutch at the line here.
So it all comes down to Mason Jones.
Imperative that Ocean boxes out. It is in the 1-and-1 still.
Makes the first one. So if he makes this one, it is still a 1-possession game, but it makes it a little bit harder because then it's a 3-point lead.
Yeah, and with 1 timeout left, 14.4, I wonder what Coach Smith will do if he wants to try to run it up the court, get Brookdale caught up in transition.
Rims out. Rankin gets the rebound. Ocean has 1 more timeout. Are they going to use it? Yes, they will.
They will. They wanted to get it into the midcourt, and they do. I thought I heard it before then. Let's see if Coach Chizek's having the discussion here, because now, as we discussed in that Passaic game, they can line up their play in the half court instead of having to come all the way up. It sounded like up here they were calling for a timeout. It might have just been an instruction, but they didn't grant it until he crossed midcourt. So very interesting finish here. If I'm Ocean, 1-7 team on the road, I'm looking for the 3 here. I'm going for the win. I want no part of overtime, but we'll see what Coach Smith draws up here.
I was just going to ask you that, because as a team, do you want to send it into overtime and maybe go for a foul? But no, you're saying you want the 3 right away.
Yeah, I mean, that's just me personally. You know, if this was an NFL game and they scored a touchdown down 7, I would go for 2 for the win. I never really like overtime, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. But, and especially a team that's 1-7, hasn't, won many games. You might want to just try to shock Brookdale here. You do have a very good 3-point shooter in Golden. With Jordan Little in the lane especially, it's going to be tough to drive.
Let me correct my comment. I hated overtime as a player, but I love it as a media member, as an announcer. So we'll see how it all plays out.
They still have that music running.
I don't know what's going on with that. Out of bounds as Golden lost it. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't see much there.
Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul on Mike Golden, and now Coach Chizak's going to take a timeout. Wow.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Smith, I'm a little disappointed about that music playing in the background there, too.
Maybe Golden was distracted, I don't know. But Golden did put out his left hand as he was dribbling, and I thought he had gotten fouled. That's why I saw Coach Chizak jump off the bench. The ball went out of bounds, but as I said, Golden going to get called with the offensive fouls, but it doesn't even matter. And now, oh, that's a killer for Ocean because you're forced to foul at this point, Rich.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. Well, I mean, you got to really sell out and try to get the steal here would be my first option. Brookdale will be in the double bonus, so they'll have 2 shots. In the 1-and-1, you're all right, but no timeouts coming back the other way, so you really got to foul immediately. You don't have time to really play for the steal. The steal has to happen immediately off the inbounds pass.
So we'll see how it all shakes out. 5.6 on the clock. Remember, coming up as soon as this game is done, the women will take the floor. Brookdale against Ocean, approximately 7 Eastern time, as soon as we're done here. Tim Ketofamo, Rich Van Tassel.
Yeah, Coach Smith really hot. I don't know if he's upset with Golden or one of the players not getting out of the way.
Or maybe upset with that foul.
Yeah. I couldn't really see what the foul was. Not putting anyone on the ball here.
Ooh, and Golden almost got the slap and swipe away underneath the bucket, but Jones is fouled by Golden, and that is Golden's 5th foul. He's gone out of the game. So as a result, because there's only 4 players on the floor now, Corey Thomas will come back in.
Yeah, and you lose your best 3-point shooter if Mason Jones were to miss one of these. They got the foul immediately, so 5 seconds, it's not easy, but it can get up the ball you can get the ball up the court that fast. But Mason Jones can put that all to rest by making both of these right now.
Oh, Jones' first foul shot
Interesting
rattles out.
to see if you want to miss this one. It would leave it a 2-point game, but it doesn't allow them a long inbounds pass.
Well, we'll see. He tried to miss it earlier. We'll see if he do it again. Off the front rim, no good. 2-point game. Here's Thomas. Down the court, lobs it up, off the mark, no good, and that'll do it.
Yeah, I thought he had a little more time there.
Wow. Down to the wire here in the Collins Arena. And Ocean had a couple of last opportunities at that, and they just came up a little bit short in the final score tonight. 71-69 as Ocean falls to 1-8. Brookdale will improve to 8-2. So, Rich, Ocean had a couple of opportunities at that basket late in the end. We saw that foul on Golden down low. But even still, all game long, they just could not get over that hump. There was always like a little bit of a hump that Brookdale had, a 5 or 6 point lead, and they just couldn't get over that.
Yeah, and we saw earlier in the half, Golden missed, I believe it was 2 consecutive 3-point shots, missed a layup as well. At the end of the game there, you're in scramble mode. I thought that Thomas may have had a couple more seconds. 5 seconds left. It's really tough to get the ball up the court there. He took it from about 30 feet there. It was pretty close, so you got to give Ocean credit. They really did fight hard. They were down 15. I thought the doors were going to get blown off, and they really fought back. We're able to hit some big threes here. You know, a couple tough calls. We had that travel. I didn't really see what happened with Golden there. I couldn't see it from my angle. But give Ocean a bit of credit for making the comeback here. And for Brookdale, they were held under 75 points. Still were able to get 71. They were really able to do what they wanted in that zone defense, against the zone defense, lining up, as we've discussed many times, Jordan Little and Aiden McManaman on the same time. Really made it difficult for Ocean to defend all night.
So Ocean, despite having a couple of opportunities at that bucket late in the end, comes up just 2 points shy and loses tonight, 71-69. Brookdale will again win and improve to 8-2. So as you hear probably in the background, the women are starting to warm up on the floor, and we'll have that game approximately coming up at 7 Eastern time. Tim Catafamo, Rich Van Tassel will be back for the second game of our doubleheader tonight as the women take the floor. Final score for the men's game, once again, 71-69. The Jersey Blues survive and hold on the win against the Ocean County Vikings. We'll be back in 15 minutes or so for the women's game. Take a break here on Brookdale Television.
Hi, my name is Brianna Allender. Today we're competing against Ocean County College at 7 p.m. You can watch it on YouTube and search Brookdale TV.
This is not your ordinary community college.